Hi, welcome to SVR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We are the Odds Couple. We come to you from SportsbookReview.com. It's Week 10 in the NFL. We're talking with Al McMordie from BigAl.com, a guy who always gives analysis underneath the numbers, below the numbers, and around the numbers. And we just, analyzed the LSU-Arkansas game. I was leaning Arkansas, and Al made a hell of an argument in favor of LSU.
I think he pulled you right off that ledge.
I think in 30 seconds, he took me right off of a play. Now he's going to break down a game that you have a play on, Mike Brenner. You've already gone officially in our videos on Dallas. Your line opened at 3. You didn't get that one, but you got plus 2.5.
Yep.
Obviously, Dallas, just an incredible team covering week in and week out. Now they're an underdog here at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is having all the issues that we know about, and you like Dallas here, right, Mike Brenner?
I do, and even though this could be a sharp spot for Pittsburgh to really shine because, it's tough keeping them down there because that offense can be a beast, I think there's something going on internally because I don't know what's going on with the running game, and Big Ben, I think, is a little bit more banged up than he's going to lead on, and mentally, I think the team's lost a little edge. Now, Dallas, I had a friend saying, that honeymoon's got to end this week. Well, that honeymoon, I don't think it's a honeymoon anymore. Right. I think it's a full-fledged marriage, all right? These guys are the real deal. Elliott and Prescott have no fear. They don't play like rookies. They don't handle themselves like rookies, and they've been able to shut out Jerry Jones's voice spectacularly and just keep on playing. I got to go with it because it's one of them, Pete, that if this one it loses for me,
you'll be okay with it.
I'd be okay with it, but I really think they're going to bring it. Again, Witten was a weapon last week, and you're going to see him again as another weapon, and they're going to just spread it out, and defense is getting better each week. So I'm dying to hear what Big Al's got to say on this one.
And that's the big question. 7 straight ATS covers for Dallas. Are they going to keep motoring along, or is the honeymoon going to end at some point? Al McMordie, what do you think?
Well, you guys can probably figure out what I'm going to say, but
no, I have no clue. Actually,
I don't either.
I do. I predict he's going to say it ends. He likes Pitt here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the Steelers, they've lost their last 3 games, both straight up and against the spread. And as you guys just touched upon, the Cowboys have won and covered their last 7 games, never failing to score at least 24 points in any of those 7 wins. And that's the key factor for me. So I do look for Dallas's win streak to come to an end in the Steel City. One of the things I love to do is go against NFL teams off 4 straight wins and covers if they're on the road against a 500 or better team and they've scored at least 24 or more points in those 4 games. Of course, Dallas has done it not just 4 times, they've done it 7 times in a row. Our red-hot road teams in this situation, they've only covered 12 of 40 games since 1980, including 6 and 21 against the spread when not favored by more than 3 points. Here, Dallas is, of course, a 2.5-point underdog. So I think all of that does not bode well for Dallas. On the flip side, Pittsburgh's always done well against teams with a win percentage of .730 or better. They're 50 and 30 against the spread versus opponents with that win percentage. The last, I think that goes back to 1993, including 39 and 20 against the spread in that situation versus non-division foes. I do like Pittsburgh here. I just think there's a lot of history of Pittsburgh playing well against good teams, especially at home. And then, of course, Dallas, I don't like to say a team is due to lose, but all of this impacts the point spread. Finally, you get Dallas in a situation where they're not getting a field goal, on the road against a good team because they've been so hot. And I just think Pittsburgh has value, and I think Pittsburgh's going to get the job done, and they'll cover the 2.5.
Mike, that's not good to hear, right, Mike Brenner?
No, it isn't. But it's just one of those ones. If I lose, I'll be all right with it.
Right.
If
you've been betting on Dallas all along and you lose this one, what's the difference?
Exactly. And I'm sorry, Al.
No, I'm saying if Mike's been betting on Dallas all these weeks, so he loses one. What's the difference?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have been on Dallas, not every week, but a lot of them.
They've cashed a lot for me. They've cashed a lot. And again, I think that also, I just don't know how solid this defense is for Pittsburgh. They got some holes, and I'm thinking they might be able to have a more of a containment game, a running game, and short passing. I think Witten's going to be a big weapon. But it's one of those ones. If Pittsburgh shows up hot and ready to go, and it could happen. Hell, this could go south tomorrow, baby.
I'll tell you what, Mike Brenner. Your best record overall in our videos this year has been going head-to-head, it seems, against, not me, but against our guest handicappers, and you're going head-to-head against Al McMordie here. I don't like my head-to-head against him, but you might cash this one. Al McMordie recommending a play on Pittsburgh -2.5. Al McMordie, thanks so much for breaking it down for us. Your website is BigAl.com. You have a ton of content and free plays there every week. Tell us about that.
Sure. If folks want to get articles, they can go to bigal.com and click on articles. We have free winners every day, and not just one free play. We've got 4 free plays from myself. Actually, 2 from myself, 1 from Larry Ness, 1 from Scott Spreitzer. And then, of course, we have our best selections. Just go to bigal.com and click on Picks for Sale. 16 handicappers at the website, including myself. Guys like Brandon Shively, Larry Ness, Scott Spreitzer, Tom Stryker, Docs Sports, Lots of great information there. Go to bigal.com every day.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks, guys.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.